Peace and balance. What's up, y'all? So unfortunately, this video is exactly what it says. They want to see you fail. Okay? There are going to be people around you, whether they have direct contact with you that want to see you fail, or whether you have shedded them away and they still wishing for your demise. But I just want you, this is an awareness video. An awareness video, and as I always am, full transparency. So I want to break this down into two categories real quick. I want to talk about people that is directly connected to you, that has access to your energy, and people that used to be connected to you and no longer have access to your energy. Both are interchangeable, honey, and both are dangerous. if you're not aware that it's happening. So first I want to talk about the person or the people that is directly connected to you that have access to your energy. First thing I want to talk about is my moment of transparency. The reason that I know this to be true is because I went through a space in my life where I wasn't feeling good about myself on the inside. Everything that was inside of me was feeling like a failure. And there were people around me winning. And what I did not realize is I got to a place where I had this jealousy energy that like dormant inside of myself, inside of my spirit. And when I got to a place of brokenness, that jealousy and that bitter energy that lied dormant inside of me reared its ugly head. I know that some people are going to look at this video and be like, I'm happy for everybody. That ain't me. No, I ain't never felt. Kudos to you. But we talking about the ones who really we hold ourselves accountable. And I got into that place and it wasn't a good feeling for me. I had to be honest with myself. And while it wasn't a specific target of people, there was people that was targeted around me. And I didn't like who I was in that moment. That this energy of jealousy, this energy of bitterment is rearing its ugly head, even though you don't want to be in this vibration, you are in it. And so own up to that shit, admit it, and hold yourself accountable. I never wanted to feel that. I've always been the type of person that has been pure and happy and feel like the people around me, I want you to win. Whether I'm not winning or not, because if I have direct access to you, then I'll pull from that energy. But I was so fucked up on the inside of me that I couldn't even see that. And so that's how I know that there are people that is directly connected to you that want to see you fail. While I didn't want the people around me to fail, I felt jealous at the fact that I wasn't winning too. And so that could bring up a whole bunch of negative thoughts, a whole bunch of negative mindsets. And it could be an attack on the people that's around you. That's why you have to be completely aware of who you got rocking in your circle. If you got to set that person aside, if you have to keep moving without that person, so be it. There are people that has left my circle, left my life because of that. And I'm okay with that. You know, people don't want to honor that shadow side of them. They don't want to honor that shadow self, but that shadow self, that shadow side is the reason why I can stand here confidently and say to you on this video that you're just listening to this. We have that jealousy and that envious energy that lies dormant in probably all of us. If you haven't experienced it yet, then it's dormant. If you have experienced, then you know what it is. Own up and hold yourself accountable. And fix everything that's on the inside of you. But if you are on the opposite side of that and you have people that is, don't want to see you win as directly in your circle, you have to remove them. You have to remove them. Like I said, I was recently removed from someone's circle because of that energy. And it's not always forgiven. On the other side of it, when you are allowing those people access to you, they can draw from your positive energy. They have direct access to you. That person's negativity can block so much. I was not aware of how strong it is to be around and directly connected to someone where you're talking to every day or every other day, where you are literally physically surrounded by them, where you're sharing everything, your accomplishments, your joys, your pain, and everything. when you're fucked up, it fuels them. You have to feed the beast. And these people would literally know what your triggers are, and they will bring them to surface on purpose, not to help heal you and help you. They will bring them to surface just so they can cause chaos and catastrophe in your life. Real talk, y'all. And so they would feed off that beast, and they would continue to bring it up. You don't want them around you, because you'll find yourself constantly dwelling in that energy, in that space, in that low vibrational ass place. You don't want that. You know? And so you have people that you have to release. Consciously, you'll be releasing them. And then here's the beauty of it all. Sometimes God intervenes. Sometimes your ancestors, sometimes your spirit guides, sometimes the wonderful universe intervenes and does it for you. Sometimes, some of us don't have that gut. So now I want to talk about the people who does no longer have access to you, and they don't want to see you win. They want you to fail. Listen, people will sometimes want to take full what's the word I'm looking for? Credit for what God has given you. Some people have this God complex about them, right? And they want to take that as if they were directly responsible for you winning at life. And so when these people have shed it out of your life and you are still winning, ooh, it just eats at them. You feel me? That's why they say the best revenge is success. The people that has that God complex, the people who was around you that was really just there just to feed off you, once they're no longer around you, they'll try to do things to sabotage your growth, happiness, and success. I mean, I had someone who had access to me, and they shed it, thank God. But I had someone tell me that they were actually doing work. They were actually doing work against my riches, against my success, against my accomplishments, against my abundance. They were doing so this person was intentionally doing magic so that I would fail. Like and subscribe to this video, but listen to this. Protection is key, because people will go to depths to ruin you if they are bitter enough, if they are hurt enough, if they're not healed enough. They mess up your possessions, mess up your future, throw salt on your name, tell people all these nasty things about you, tell your deepest, darkest secrets that they know. They're trying to ruin you because they no longer have access to you. Okay? And so you have to really be aware of that. Anybody that's in connection to you, they'll hate them. They'll be mad at them. So anything that is connected to you that is success, that could yield success, that can yield positivity, that can make you a better person, they hate it. It eats at their skin, it eats at their conscience, it eats at their spirit, because their spirit is nasty and low vibrational in the beginning. Number one, cut off every tie there is possible. Every tie. I know we want our haters to see us win, but God will lay a table before your enemy's eyes. You don't have to do it. It ain't your job to do it. It's your job to just win, and win gracefully. Win because deep down inside you want to be a better you. Anytime you think about someone in any form or fashion, they have some sort of control or power over you, because they are still in your life. What we think, we become. And so who we think of is right now in our lives and in our moments, whether we want to admit it or not. That person can be miles and miles away. But if you're thinking about that person, if you're talking about that person, if that person becomes a topic of interest, they are still in your life. But if you keep bringing it up, it still is there. It still have access to you. So once something is shedded away, let it go. Understand that they're going to want you to fail. They're going to want that for you. That's just who they are. Some people are happy, ugly. And so, recognize that. Get them people away from you. Get them people out of your lives, because listen, oh my God, it will block so many wonderful things that God has for you if you do not. All right. So I hope that resonated with you. So y'all remember that self-preservation is the first law of nature. Love yourself before you love anything and anybody else in this world. And also remember to lead with your heart chakra, and everything else will soon follow. Until next time. Peace.